Hello, I'm Adrian, and welcome to Fight Scene Breakdown. Today we're taking a look at the fight sequence from The Dark Knight Rises where Batman rescues Blake. Let's begin. Blake quickly disarms the soldier, pointing his gun at him once he is distracted, and now we get to see how Batman deals with 6 attackers. His first move is to incapacitate the opponent nearest to him with a strong double punch, an attack which is not terribly practical but looks cool. The next guy does have a gun with him, but luckily decides to raise it in a manner which gives Batman enough time to execute a light push kick with the intent of stopping the arm. He follows up with a right hook to the head, sending him to the floor. What's also funny about this moment is that Batman must be strong with the force, as this kick somehow makes this guy fly backwards. Moving on, Batman swiftly grabs the pointed gun as the attacker got too close, and after putting him in a strong lock, the gun harmlessly goes off. He swings the gunman around, eventually landing an elbow on the man who had previously been struck down by the force, and follows up with a backhanded punch. He finally tosses the arm-locked guy, and with a quick front kick to the chest, downs the man coming at him with a crowbar. Arm-locked guy comes back for seconds, but is swiftly clocked with a right hook. The man in the distance finally gets up, and Batman then does something to take him out, while Blake watches in astonishment. Arm-locked guy looks up one more time, but Batman is not having any of it. What I enjoyed about this fight scene is that it's essentially one take. Yes, we keep cutting back to Blake looking in awe, but the rest of the scene plays out in a wide with no inserts whatsoever. This is a far cry from the frenetically cut and shot fight scene from Batman Begins, where you couldn't make out what was going on. The low-key lighting makes Batman's suit look awesome as well. However, the risky thing about having a fight scene play out in a wide is that the choreography is completely exposed, and if it's not picture perfect, there will always be a couple of odd moments. For example, you could tell this guy was just waiting to launch his gun forward, and this guy fell on the ground for no reason. And I think cutting away to Blake's reaction for the penultimate soldier was a little lazy. I would have liked to have seen what Batman did to take that guy out. Once again though, I prefer a cohesive fight scene with small blunders than an incoherent mess of a fight scene. This is a rescue scene, just like in Batman vs Superman. If Batman hadn't interfered, Blake would have died. The fight is also immensely satisfying from a story perspective, since we finally get to see Batman in action after being put out of commission from Bane's devastating knee. This is a simple yet effective fight sequence. The one take worked well for this particular encounter, if only to show how quickly Batman can breeze through a couple of attackers. What did you think of this fight scene? And how do you think it compares to the one in Batman vs Superman? Subscribe and you can follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, and brand new Facebook fan page, Godzillarex. See you next time.